Yeah, boy.
Yes, guys, welcome to the Football Fix. As you already know, this guy's Jeremy Lynch. I'm Billy Wingrove. We are the F2. As you may not know, you can follow us on Twitter.
At F2 Freestylers. As you may or may not know, this guy's swagger is on point today, by the way.
Let's take a look at what's coming up in today's show.
Lace, hit it.
Welcome to Lacey's teaser. This week's question is to name a full-time England manager.
You heard her. How many full-time England managers can you name? Stick it in the comments section below.
Now, before we go on with the show, I want to show you something. Jez, you haven't seen this yet.
Go on.
This guy, someone in one of the leagues abroad, I know European leagues, he has a shot, he skies it over, but it comes over into the crowd. The geezer thinks he's cool, tries to backheel it, misses it, it bounces off the wall, smashes, he's got about 4 pints in his hand in one of them cup holders. Smashes them everywhere, mate. Take a look at this.
Nok også kun i dag, fordi
ja, der skal vi følge den her, når oprydder lige, for når Ronny Schwarz har bolden, så er det altid farligt, så får vi første afslutning, som der var en lille smule alvor bag fra Randers. Skovlede den et pænt stykke over mål til slut med venstrebenet Ronny Schwarz, men
som vi også var inde på i optakten, han har altså
slut med venstrebenet Ronny Schwarz, men
som vi også var inde på i optakten, han har altså.
Oh, Bill, I'm cringing. You can't be doing that, rolling like you're a bad man with techers when you ain't got it in the locker.
He thought he was Mr. Cool.
He's exposed himself there.
Listen, fella.
If you ain't got a touch, that's your business. But don't be making it public like that.
Listen. So some interesting results in the Premier League yesterday, some shockers as well. The only team that seems to be remotely consistent is Arsenal at the moment. If they win today, they go 7 points clear at the top of the table. And they're looking pretty good, aren't they, Jez?
They're looking very good at the moment. Why do you think Arsenal are looking so good this season? Is it because we signed Ozil? Is it because Flamini's come in and he's a leader and that's what probably was lacking last season? Or is it because the teams around us are falling to pieces? For example, Man United. David
Moyes, you're under some serious pressure, bruv. You think you got time, you ain't got time, but you think you have. Let's hear what you got to say about yesterday's result.
Well, I think wins breed confidence, so you want to do that. So it's like with defeats as well, you know, you want to try and make sure we keep going. And we needed, I think the two games, I think Wednesday and today were very similar. I think if we'd come out and top in both games, I don't think anybody could have said an awful lot about it. But we've not, and because we're Manchester United, we have to do better. We have to play better, pass it better, make more chances, take more opportunities when they came, because they did do. And we've just not been able to do that in the last couple of games. I think the Manchester United supporters have been great to me, great to the club. They understand there's a big transition going on here. I don't think they or me expected us to have lost 5 games at this time of the season. We didn't expect that, but I think they understand totally that there is a change going on. It's the same players. It's the same players that won the Premier League last year. Yeah, you can ask me no problem, and I would say it. Most of you know me. That is absolute nonsense. I don't know what other harder or tougher word I could say to you than that, but that's as good as I've got.
Hang on a minute, Moisey. Let me just stop you there for 1 second, all right? I know a lot of Man United fans. I don't know which ones you're talking about, but the ones I know, they ain't thinking that things are going great this season. And they're certainly not understanding of losing 5 games at this point in the season.
You can't come out in a press conference and go like, I got the full backing of the board, all the fans love me, I'm not getting a result. That's not for you to say, mate. That's for them to say.
The fans have been great to him. To be fair, they've been great because you're still in the job, mate. You want to count your lucky stars.
Do you know, here's a question for you guys. Do you think that Moyes, thinks he's got an easy ride and he can afford to lose because Alex Ferguson said, give him time, let him settle in, this is a transition period? I don't think that don't sit with me.
That's a great question.
You're Manchester United, you're taking over a Premiership winning side, and you've got to get the best out of them players.
He does seem a little bit too casual about losing games. Like, most managers, they lose a game, they're fuming or they're gutted. He's just chilled. He's doing press conferences, he's chatting, yeah, the fans have been great to me, everything, you know. They're understanding that we're just losing games for fun. I don't think they are. I don't know if they are.
It's not Man United, mate. It is not Man United. What do you guys think, okay? Do you think Moyes should be sacked or give him time? And if so, how much time? He never done what Alex Ferguson done, because Alex Ferguson never took over a Premiership winning side. when he first came.
Very good point, very well made. I don't think he got the briefing, to be honest. I don't think he got the remit that Man United are a winning team.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go over to Jose Mourinho's press conference yesterday and see what he has to say.
I think the team is objective. The team wants to attack. The team wants to attack. The team wants to have the ball, wants to have the initiative. In the last part of the game, the last 15-20 minutes, we didn't play well. We went in their game. The game they want was the game we gave. So in the last 15-20 minutes, I think we didn't play well because we start playing the way is easy for them and the way they can control. I think we are doing well. Playing well and to be there where we are. Okay, maybe tomorrow we are 7 points from the leader, but when you see us in relation to Man City, Man United, Tottenham, Liverpool, I think we are not doing bad. Even in terms of points in the league, we are not doing bad.
Jose, you said that he came off. Could you explain why?
Injured.
Injured.
I'm not
Just
stupid.
Thank you very much.
Can we ask what the injury was, please, Jose?
In his calf. In his calf. Or injured or almost injured. The kid told me he couldn't carry on the pitch.
Now that's a manager that knows how to react after a defeat. I honestly think Chelsea will still win the league. Who are you going for?
I'm going for Arsenal, but Chelsea will be in and around.
You're going for Arsenal?
It's going to be in the region.
Hang on, wait. Is it because you is an Arsenal fan?
Listen, yeah. Just because I is an Arsenal fan. I'm not used to being top of the league. It's been a while. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, but if I was an Arsenal fan, which I'm not, the last thing I'll be doing now is saying Arsenal got to win the league.
Yeah, but how can you relate? I don't want to get into this Arsenal Spurs. I was going to say, how can you relate to us because you've never been top of the league? But that's just harsh. I wouldn't say that. Not on air. I wouldn't do that to you. That's harsh banter.
Meanwhile, AVB, you can't get your second win in a row against Fulham and Sunderland and say we're back on track for a top 4 finish. Mate, you're playing bottom of the league, bruv. Martin Yell's just been sacked from Fulham.
That's your gaffer. You're getting onto him. Meanwhile, he can't even get his words out.
Actually,
he's got that perma cough, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Perma cough, where it's just
Yeah.
always there.
But anyway.
Cowpole.
Cowpole.
Smooth, yeah, it soothes the throat.
Cowpole.
And it tastes nice.
Sugar-free cowpole.
Don't act like you didn't have cow. Your mum never gave you.
Yeah, no, I gave it to Emily yesterday. She's been really ill.
Yeah.
That's what made me laugh.
It's like a treat, isn't it?
Imagine him going like, here you go, AVP, bit of cowpole.
He might do the trick. Something's got to change.
Meanwhile, Spurs had so many chances yesterday to make it 4 or 5-1. I feel sorry for Soldado because that's the type of service that he would absolutely love. And the one game they get that service, he's off the pitch. I feel sorry for him, you know.
Do you? I don't feel sorry for anyone who picks up 40 G's a week. Right, 9 goals in 2 games. He's got to be happy. Let's hear from Brendan Rodgers.
Just wobble the shade there.
Yeah, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. We're a team that's still growing and evolving, and of course, it was unfortunate with the goal, but I'm more focused on the positives, really. You know, we're scoring goals. I think when we come in here, that was a big issue, and we look at us now at a lot of the games that we've played in, particularly here at Anfield. So, of course, we'll always want to improve, and as I said, that mentality not to concede. But it was a really good victory for us today against a really strong, committed team. He's a very humble man, you know. A very humble man. There's been a lot said and written about Louis, but beneath it all, he's a real good guy who is a true professional. He's will and desire oversteps the mark the odd time, which has got him into trouble. But you can't, if you're talking about technical and tactical ability and mentality, then he's up there with the world's best. And as I said, a brilliant player to have.
What a top manager he is. Last season, Suarez wanted to go, transfer request, get me out of this club. Brendan Rodgers, no, mate. Suarez, you ain't going nowhere with your big teeth. You're staying here. You're staying here and you're going to perform next season. And do you know what? To be fair, is prove Suarez wrong because I don't think, even though Arsenal are top of the league and that's where he would have gone to, I think Suarez is happy at Anfield.
He seems happy this season. He's on fire. He's banging in goals. Daniel Sturridge, he's the luckiest man in town. He must be learning so much from that guy. Meanwhile, here's an interesting one. I think we all agree Suarez is one of the best strikers in the world at the moment. Daniel Sturridge, he's keeping up with him, more or less. He's an English player, English striker. Does that mean that at this point in time, Daniel Sturridge is one of the best strikers in the world? Let us know what you think. Put it in the comment section below. It's an interesting one. Now it's time for this week's skills tutorial, and trust me, you're gonna love this one. The Rabona. Place your standing foot in front of the ball. Your standing leg should be bent and your kicking leg should be straight. Strike the ball with your shoelace. Make sure you follow through, keeping your standing leg bent and your kicking leg straight. Notice how Billy's upper body is twisted. His arms are straight for balance and he is facing away from the ball even after he struck it. So that's how it's done. The Rabona, an absolute classic.
Right then, people, this is your chance to win an F2 Learn Football Freestyle DVD! DVD. So our top 5 free kick takers of all time are...
Juninho, Ronaldinho, Gareth Bale, David Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's right. So put them in order from best to 5th best. If you get it right, you'll win a DVD. Also, we want to know your top 5 free kick takers. So if it differs from ours, put them in the comment section below and let's see who fares up the best. I just burped. Alright guys, we've got some breaking news for you guys. This show goes out every Friday evening and every Sunday evening, but we're changing that. You'll still have the shows on a Friday, but the Sunday show will be moved to Monday evening. Right, let's see how Lacey got on in this week's teaser.
This is going to be really hard. Full-time England manager. I know there's someone called Kevin along the line. Kudjir or something. Mark. Could have been a Mark. Sven. There's him. Matt. Peter. Mr. Harris. This is tough. I know there's one more that I know, but I can't think what it is right now.
Guys, that's the end of the show. Lacey managed to score 1 and we're sure once again you managed to beat her score. Guys, we are working on this show and adapting it all the time, so any suggestions you've got on how to improve the show, anything else you want to see, put it in the comment section below and we may add it in the future weeks.
That's right, we do read all the comments and we know your thoughts on Lacey, and trust us, we are working on.
Yes, don't forget to like the clip, subscribe to the channel and we will see you next week. Thanks guys.
Let's get out of here.
Wow.